This is Victoria Kirsanova, and you are watching MuscleSPort TV.
I will respect the judge's decision and say that he beat me, with probably 3 more poses than to my 2.
Okay, that's fair.
And that's what it all comes down to as far as the numbers are concerned. But I still feel my physique is superior again. My physique is more dominant, and I have more of a complete bodybuilding classic physique.
Chris, he's more complete. What are you gonna do?
When I came in last year and you asked me this similar question, I told you classic physique hadn't found someone who had set the standard of what it was meant to look like. And that was my goal last year. I wanted to come in, and I believe because it was such a new division, it was still searching for someone to be at the top, someone for the young kids coming up that they wanted to strive towards that standard classic physique look. I showed that last year, and I was young, and I was not complete, I was not 100%. This year I'm going to show an improved version of that, next year an improved version of that, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys what the standard of classic physique is, and what's going to be in the future, and I'm going to set it.
Now, excellent, Chris.
There's some guys that aren't on the stage that are going to be up there offering different looks as well.
Well, we've got a wrench to throw in there now. Now, even though we've got just a representation of the athletes here, we've got the top 2. There's a little wrench in thrown in there this year, and that's Logan Franklin. Now, I bring that up here. I don't know if Logan's here. I hope he's here. But Logan has emerged as a strong contender for this title. Had a great year. Now, the reason I bring this up, Breon, is you talk about apples and oranges and comparisons for the judge and all that. Logan Franklin is very, very similar to Chris. Similar height, structure, weight. Obviously, you guys got the parameters in which you have to adhere to with height and weight for classic division. Are you worried about Logan Franklin? Because he does match up very well with the current champ.
Not one bit. Not one bit worried about anybody.
Why not?
Not worried about anybody. And I'm glad you brought that up, because if you're saying that, the classic structure and the look is similar to Chris's, that does not coincide with me losing by 1 point last year. That doesn't coincide by a shorter competitor, Alex Cambronero winning the Arnold Classic. That doesn't coincide with Terrence Ruffin coming second at the Arnold Classic, a shorter competitor, shorter than me.
He's shorter than Sean, I think, and that's hard to do.
So for everybody out there talking about classic is going in a certain direction, taller direction, this and that, think about all that. Think about all that, and that's, I want you to think long and hard about all that. And then, the tides are going to turn again Saturday night anyway to a shorter classic competitor in Breon Ansley. So there we have it. There we have it.
Well, Bob, let's give the champ the last word, because obviously
Always.
he's the champion. You got 2 to your credit. Of course, Danny Hester won the first one.
Yeah.
What did you do differently coming into this one to make sure you walk home with that trophy this year?
I mean, first off, I'm just fired up to be here right now. I'd love to be stern like Phil Heath over there just glaring into the crowd, but I'm too excited. I can't have my smile. It feels damn good to be back as the champ. And I'm excited to be here in front of you guys in Orlando. And I know we've all had some struggles finding gyms around our city and whatnot, but no struggle compared to what it must have been like moving this entire show across the entire country. So I'm grateful for Dan and the Olympia team that we can be here right now and put on a show for the crowd at home on pay-per-view watching this. Super grateful for everybody and just really excited to be here, to be completely honest. So I put that out there. Can't have my smile right now. But different this year, it was just more work, to be completely honest. Last year was a learning process for me, and it wasn't something I didn't feel like I was falling into my groove quite yet. This year I really found myself. I got some advice from the champ himself, the GOAT, Phil Heath, and it was exactly what I've been doing this year. He told me to get to know Chris the man, not Chris the bodybuilder. Exactly what I've been chasing throughout the year. I kind of got more in touch with myself, my mind, my mindset. COVID definitely helped with that, putting some focus on kind of internal stuff rather than external, and everything just falls into place after that. So it's been something where I've been a lot focused on myself this year, my mental game, and it truly feels like I'm coming in here, I'm not competing against anyone, everyone's here to compete against me.
Spoken like a true champion right there. Chris Bumstead.
That's why he's the champ.
his first day on the job at the car wash, and nothing more exciting than making that paycheck that you deserve, that you earn on your own. And of course, he gets caught up in the brush, and now he has become part of the brush. Him and the brush are one, and now he's in backpack mode, and now he's in star mode, and now he's completely passed out. Chaz, you okay? Hey, buddy! Let's take a quick look at the replay. Once again, Chaz all jacked up on Mountain Dew, and he goes spinning around like a spider monkey. First day on the job, and he's just proud that he's going to get his first paycheck without Mommy. And right here, it looks like he's going to need Mommy's help as he goes spinning around and around and around. Chaz will lose his job and go back to getting allowance from Mama Karen.
Well, as you can see, Kyle's exist in all parts of the world, and after destroying his bike, Mama Karen was able to purchase him this bike on a credit card, 29.9% APR. Turns out Karen bought him the crackhead version of his previous bike. Looks like Pookie from New Jack City, 1990s. Chris Rock, remember? Here's a quick look at being in the wrong place at the wrong time. A closer zoom in shows he takes a skateboard right to the mouth. Man, all he's tasting is grip tape right now. Probably a couple of bearings went into his tooth. Let's take a closer look once again. So painful. Gets launched right into the mouth. It's not the first time Kyle's had something in his mouth that big, though.
Once again, Andy and Brandy Tifa out on the road, ready to confront the cops, ready to lift this rock. And booyah, nice complimentary rubber projectile that lands to his ear. And holy crap, almost does him a favor. He doesn't have to listen to his own damn voice anymore. And it is all over. This fight is done. Let's take a quick look at the replay. You know, you play stupid games, and guess what? You're going to win stupid fucking prizes like this guy. You can see, I'm going to lift this rock. Oh, booyah, right to the ear. And it appears Karen will be stuck with another hospital bill. This time it'll probably be 69.9% APR for a new freaking hearing aid. Well, it's another so stunning, so brave scene with Brandy Tifa in cuffs. It's a beautiful sight indeed. Out virtue signaling again, hoping to get more likes on Instagram because her model pictures with their shitty life quotes at the bottom aren't doing her any good. Here's an idea, Brandy. How about you stop speaking up for minorities that don't want you to speak for them in the first place, dummy? Well, apparently Felipe was caught throwing putazos at school today and got suspended, and Mom's pissed off. But what Felipe doesn't realize, he's talking all this smack while Mom is watching it on her smartphone, and I think she's just moments away from busting in with a chancla. Oh, no! That's not a chancla. She busts out the belt, and she is going to be sending Felipe into the depths of hell here tonight. You can see the tantrum is caught on camera. Thanks to technology, Mom's able to stay 2 steps ahead. The chancla and the gloves come off tonight, and the Z Cavarici belt is utilized.
Stop sharing videos and pictures of people at riots. The police are tracking these people down, and by posting pictures of them, you are threatening their lives. So please stop posting pictures of them.
If you would stop doing stupid shit, burning up your city and destroying lives of people that have worked their asses off for losers like yourself, maybe we wouldn't be posting these videos. So stop giving us the content we need. Thank you.
Well, apparently this man has a Ginsu knife in his hand, waving it around in a threatening manner as always. The tough guy always thinking he's a badass. But what he doesn't realize is he's about to get a shot to the freaking nipple, and it looks like his nipple just exploded like a freaking pepperoni with a firecracker stuck in it or something. And now they've unleashed Cookie the dog as Cookie the dog snaps into his egg roll like a freaking Slim Jim. My God, let's take a quick look at the replay. Billy Badass with the Ginsu knife here. I don't know if he's trying to do some product placement or something just to get some camera time, but you can see that nipple jiggle. This gets Billy Badass all worked up, takes another shot, tries to walk it off in the park there. Not if Cookie has anything to do with it. Tackles the man and starts nibbling on his freaking egg roll. Bunch of little idiots out causing chaos, trying to take on the burly middle-aged man, and he comes in with some nice combinations, and these kids are throwing haymakers and hitting each other instead, and it looks like he's about to take out all these soy boys, and my God, you can see them. Hold me back, honey. Hold me back. I'm going to go in there and kick his ass. He's fighting his girlfriend instead of trying to fight the guy in there, and it looks like a lesson has been taught here tonight. Once again, the soy boy gang gets caught up. and some shit that they cannot even handle. Let's take a quick look at the replay. You can see right here he rushes in. I'm going to do something. Booyah! Takes a shot to the dome. And of course he comes in out of nowhere with that shitty sucker punch. Taz gets a factory reset on his brain after taking some major shots to the dome. And there's always that one douchebag that thinks he's so tough, lets his girlfriend hold him back, and he doesn't even have enough strength to get out of his girlfriend's hold. What the hell are you going to do against a burly-aged middleman that can beat the living shit out of you? So stunning and so brave. Andy and Brandy Tifa out once again, causing problems and getting on the hood of the car. And booyah! Tries to act like a victim. His umbrella says abolish the police, but I can see him on his cell phone crying and calling the cops right now going, oh my God! Oh my God, what the hell did you expect, man? You play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. What are you gonna do? Stop the car? 10 out of 10 times the car's gonna kick the living shit out of you, buddy. And you can see this guy looks like he belongs in the Senior Citizens Club. You should know better than this, dumbass.
This is Deadpool, coming to you from LA Fit Expo. You're watching MuscleSPort TV.
Plus-size model Tess Holiday claims that she's anorexic. I think you're cured. All right, I don't want to be a prick, but I can't help myself sometimes. MuscleSportMag.com/store. You can get magazines, shirts, Greg Valentino on the cover, all sorts of cool stuff. Tess, good thing we go up to 6XL. I think you're a 3XL from what I read in Wikipedia. So whatever, take it with a grain of salt. But they say you're 5'5". So that's pretty wide. I think 3X would be okay with you though. Maybe tighten up in the titties a little bit, but I don't think you're anorexic, sweetie. Listen, I'm sorry. To me, God bless you. You're out there doing your thing. It's not for me. It's not my style, but doesn't mean that it's not a lot of people's style. You got a hell of a lot bigger following than Muscle Sport Mag on social media, so you're doing something right. Maybe we'll put you on a cover instead of Marilyn Monroe. But I don't think you're really giving great advice out there because you're unhealthy. There's no way your body is healthy. I don't care how you try to spin it. The weight that you're carrying around, you're 35 now. Trust me, when you're my age, 53, flip those numbers around, you're going to be in a world of shit. I hope I'm wrong for your sake, and you got 2 kids, so I'm really hope I'm wrong on that. But just a little observation, because being in the fitness industry, it's not healthy what you're doing. And to say you're anorexic, I mean, I looked up on a bunch of websites, including WebMD, and it's like, let's instead of speculating, I'll just give you what they say, the actual signs of it are. Anorexia nervosa was also known as anorexia. I thought it was a different type when I read. That's the one that you said. Literally means loss of appetite, anorexia. Obviously, you don't have that. This definition was anorexic, often hungry but refuse food anyway. So what causes anorexia? All different things, low self-esteem and stuff like that. Change in hormones. Symptoms: rapid weight loss over several weeks or months. Continuing a diet, limit eating even thinner when, intense fear of gaining weight, frequent illness. I don't think that these are the things that you're dealing with just by looking at your sheer size. I'm sorry, you have to maintain that size and eat a lot of calories. I'm talking like from even a bodybuilder sense. If they have to, be a heavy guy that's over that 212 weight, they got to eat more. If they got to cut down but to make their different weight class, they got to eat less. It just makes sense. I mean, it's just basic biological and science and stuff like that, and nutritional, knowing about your nutrition and stuff like that. For you, what I would say is, you're probably not anorexic. I looked at some of your Instagram stuff. Great following and a lot of sexy pictures. I'm not going to deny the quality is great. And you're a model and all of that. And people that are these sizes, they look up to you, and that's great for them too. But again, I would say the same thing to them. They got to drop weight for health reasons. As far as I looked at some of your pictures, there was a picture of you as a little girl, and you looked thin. And then there was one I would assume is like a teenage year, and you look kind of heavy. And then I read up on it a little bit, and they said that even when you were younger, you were like a size 16 or something, and your dad gave you a hard time with your weight, which is sad and all of that. I'm not condoning any of that. So it seems to be that you've had a problem with your weight probably the majority of your life. To say you're anorexic and be that big, I mean, I don't know what you actually weigh as far as pounds go on the fucking scale, but you gotta be in the threes. I mean, I'm just looking at you. I mean, everything is big. Even your face, your jowls, the whole 9 yards is huge. So I don't think you're anorexic. Possibly this is a way of getting headlines. This is the way it goes now. But I would say my biggest problem with you is your politics. Oh boy, as you can see, I don't subscribe to those same theories that you do with all of that BLM and all of that other stuff. And Biden. You want to be a plus size model, God bless you, go for it, knock yourself out. But don't say you're anorexic. Not that I really have people that say, oh, that poor anorexic person is going to cry if they hear you saying that, and they're a skeleton and you're fucking huge. You're morbidly obese to their fucking little thin frame. No, I don't really give a fuck. Everybody has their fucking own shit and they got to deal with it. But I just think that you're saying something that I don't really think that you even believe. Just look at anorexic people. They don't look like you. I'm sorry, but they don't. Not even close. So, sorry. Tess, I know you had your name was Munster at one time because you like the Munsters. I like the Munsters too. Maybe you like Munster cheese. I don't know. But whatever. You're not anorexic. Stop it. Fucking nonsense.
Tonight's dedicated to Michael Bolton, baby. To